Big man thing.
Start this thing off, man.
All right, let me stop the Free A album quickly.
Shout out to Free A.
What was that? What did I sign up for? Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. We are on in 3, 2.
And now,
What is
coming to the
playing? Hold on,
stage.
time out. Wait, no, you're not starting. What is playing?
Is your music playing?
That's mine, I guess.
This guy's crazy.
Let's get pissed. Yo, what's playing, man? Stop playing around. All right, 3, 2.
I was crushing roll, Michelin on my rims. I was in the cold, in the snow with my Timbs. Where were you was at when I was shooting in the gym? First, second, third, fourth quarter, we gon' win. Shit.
Greetings and salutations, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Toronto Show is on. Akil Augustine, Justin Brandon, Mitch
Yes.
Williams, Mitchell. Today, big news. No, not big news. I mean, it could be big news if you're a CFL fan or a Bills fan when they come to town.
Could be big.
Doug Ford has decided or is implementing a bill which will allow tailgating in Ontario.
We lit.
Big news or we don't care? He's doing a lot of other stuff too.
Do we hate it or do we rate it? You know?
Hate it or rate it? You rate it?
I rate it.
You rate it? Why so?
Well, if I was bored to watching sports live,
If you're prone to it?
it'd be fun.
Yeah.
You know, just like America, you get down there, eat, drink.
Ah, yes.
Watch the game
The
from
classic
cheap.
tailgating experience.
So you're saying you can potentially get a permit to sell liquor from your
yeah,
tent?
you can
that's
send.
crazy.
Yeah, you can also now sell your own
Men's are
beer.
gonna have the
I don't know if
Henny
it's
tent.
liquor.
Crazy, yeah.
Men's are gonna have the Henny
A
tent
Henny tent
set
would be
up, bro. Let's run that.
I don't know if anyone's lasting the football
We
game.
should.
Justin's gonna set up the
Man,
very
forget
first
the football
Argos
game.
Henny tents.
Not to
Tailgate.
forget the football
It's a
game.
tailgate
It's
thing,
a
yo.
tailgate thing, yo.
You're just bleaching at that point.
Yo, please.
Okay, so you can sell. I think it's beer. And I guess to stumble this conversation forward, we have no name beer in Ontario.
Yes, just you tried this.
Yeah, I tried it.
And
I tried
what's
it.
the verdict? Do you hate it or do you rate it?
Well, as a beer drinker, it tastes just like
Normal
the Black
beer.
Blue, like
Damn.
Canada Dry. But
Canada Dry is ginger ale.
I drank
Canada Dry is
Canadian, sorry, Canadian.
which is Canada Dry is delicious.
Yo,
though.
I should
Shout out to
also
Canada Dry.
acknowledge that I said actually.
Canada
I-
Dry sponsor us. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where you're going?
I just wanted to say that.
Canada Dry. What about Henny? You know
Like
what Henny
Canada-
is a
it mixes
sponsor?
well.
Well,
man.
potentially, but
It's
let's
a
start
mix.
low. Let's start small. You know,
You gotta
ginger
start
ale.
with the mix first.
You gotta start with the mix. No, you start with the drink. Then later you get the mix
All right,
when
okay.
you're too tipsy.
True.
So it's good. It passes Justin Brandon's seal of approval. He rates
No, I was
it.
gonna say though,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know how quality the beer is because I drank like 4 or 5, and
Oh,
the next
jeez.
day,
Hangover.
shaking it.
Jeez.
Shaking it rough.
Yeah, shaking it rough.
So you're saying low grade
Compared to
ingredients.
maybe potentially drinking 4 or 5 like Budweisers or something.
or maybe like a Michelob or
Oh, geez.
Hold the Michelob.
Michelob, damn.
So wait, so you got nice off of 4 beers?
no, I drank 4 or 5 beers. Yeah, I was nice.
Oh, nice.
Feeling
Your,
good.
your
Okay.
tolerance has come down over the years.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Look
You
at
gotta
this guy.
stop with the
Look at this
drinking,
guy.
you know?
Growing up, my
Yo,
son.
So Justin, it says on the box it's yellow. It says beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
It says beer,
I
and then
see
it says
that.
beer in French. So
Jeez.
Which is
funny.
what?
beer.
like beer.
Oh,
Just
the
like-
I, B-I-E-R,
yeah, yeah.
like the Germans.
Yo, it's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
it looks crazy.
Beer.
Well, they definitely didn't get the marketing right. But then again, alcohol
But
is
that's
But
what
that
they
is
do.
their
That's what
marketing.
No Name does.
That is
it's like
their
no
marketing.
frills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it's just
That's
all
exactly
yellow.
what it
That's
is.
all their packaging is yellow, and it says whatever the heck it is, or just No Name or whatever. So
Well, all right, that's that conversation.
Yeah.
Justin rates no name beer. So you go ahead and you go out there and you. How much is it for a
It's
six?
cheap. It's like
it's like
If-
real cheap.
it's $10 for a 6. So if
Okay, I
you
thought it was
want
cheaper,
like
yeah.
just
How much-
filler
and a
beer
s-
at a party or
And a
something,
six is like what,
I wouldn't-
$14, 15.
Yeah,
6 is probably
of like
Is it a
Corona,
glass bottle?
of
Is it a
Corona or
glass
Stella.
bottle?
It's like
yeah,
13, 15.
glass
the
bottle of no
bottle
name beer.
is $10.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, so we sent our investigative journalist Justin Brandon into his hole to do. Well, no, not even. So here's the deal, Justin's. We don't know what we're doing with this podcast.
Speak for yourself,
We're-
man.
what do you mean? Listen, we are trying to do something for the city, and we're gonna have a lot of different conversations. There's gonna be a lot of different versions of the
Toronto
show.
conversations.
But we're not calling it that.
We're not calling it that, but
Toronto
we're having
Convos,
conversations.
Yeah,
baby.
definitely. But I think Justin has a pretty strong opinion on Doug Ford,
Mhm.
and the perceived. So like the liberal leaning bias, left leaning bias, everyone hates.
Do you support Doug Ford because you bought the
I'm
beer?
just
You know
saying,
what I'm saying?
I
He has an
think
argument.
A lot of people
Jeez.
aren't informed about their views on him,
Duh.
Yeah.
or like are just following trend, which seems to be on. Just fuck him. You
Yeah.
know?
The
I hear
liberal
what
is
you're
a
saying
trend.
there. That when that becomes a thing, remember when Lil Pump was like "fuck J Cole," and then
Yeah,
that was
then
like
people,
just a trend. Everyone was going to
say
the shows
fuck
like
J.
"fuck J Cole," and he's like,
Yeah.
"Why?" Like
Kids that were doing it were like 14.
it was a trend. You know what I
Some
mean?
things just become funny and then they just become
things
bigger
become for sure. I
what
get
they
that.
really are.
All right. Well, so give us this opinion. Is that the essence of the opinion?
No, I just feel like everyone's blaming Doug Ford for this. Oh, he's cutting education and he's cutting this, he's cutting that.
Mm-hmm.
When it was like the thing that he's really cutting is with the OSAP loans, it was supposed to be for anyone who made under a certain amount of money in their household. Their kid would be able to get a loan to go to any school if they qualified academically, right?
Yep.
Which sounds good. It sounds like it's going to go to the people that it needs to go to, which is lower income families that their kids are academically able to go, but financially aren't, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many ways and loopholes into that. Like, if you're well off, you can afford to buy your kid an apartment. Now he's his own household, and now he's going to get that free education as long as he qualifies.
So this is one of the major.
That's a major
issues.
loophole that you could just think of right away.
So this is one.
No?
So this is
Yeah.
one of the
I didn't
major
even think about that.
issues
So
with
that's
Doug
why it
Ford.
got shut down. And there's kids that are just going to take these loans and fail out the first year and owe money or not
Lots
owe
of kids,
money.
tons of. I've
So,
done that.
so to you, this is one of the
I
major
didn't say
issues.
about I graduated.
That's
but-
one of the major issues
know.
that he cut it for. But people
But
are
he
just
also-
looking at, oh, you're just cutting education. They're not realizing
Well, I think
what
there's
he cut.
also other things he's cutting.
There's lots of other stuff
class
that he
sizes
cut.
will go up,
Yes. Yeah.
and he's not. So I think one of the
Class
interesting
sizes
things
will
too
go
is
up by
Isn't-
8 people.
That's not
per.
good though. I
That's
also-
definitely not good.
That's
he's
not
also
good.
fiddling fudging the numbers a bit with like autism and things of that. I don't fully understand.
Like I
Again,
said, I'm not a
more
full-out
times- yeah,
supporter,
more
but I
times.
feel like people need to know a little bit more about what he is cutting.
And you mentioned this before we got on air. He did a very good job of just in terms of bureaucracy. There's a lot of money being spent on meetings, flying people out to certain places, and he cut a lot of that, which is what
There's people renovating offices, doing all kind of crazy shit that they shouldn't be doing.
Mhm.
And it's because
Okay.
they know they're not going to get caught. They know, like, who's going to catch them?
Yeah, that's
obviously not.
When,
Well,
even
hold on. I
even when
see
they
something
get caught, they
today.
usually just cut the person in who catches them.
true. Okay, so hold on.
They're
So,
just like, here, you caught me, so like you take some too. Like we're both doing it.
What's Mitch
so I
looking
seen
at?
something. I was just looking at stuff on Instagram about Doug Ford.
This guy's Instagramming while he's working.
Yeah, you know.
Remember Doug Ford when he first got caught, or Rob Ford when he was saying, "Yo, I'm not the only person doing cocaine in these offices. I'm not the only person."
What
with-
a terrible
it went from
media training.
poor education cuts to now they're all doing cocaine.
No, but there's tons of things that these guys are doing, and they're wasting government dollars
Absolutely.
on. They're doing
So I
it
agree.
on
Onto that,
government time.
Doug Ford said there's something here that said he's spending $89,000 to have the
Trillium logo.
logo
Yeah.
revised because he
Come
says
on.
it looks like 4 guys in a hot tub or something.
What I think that's a lot about his psyche. Is like it's like a Rorschach
Yeah,
blot
that's-
test, and he's like, "That's what you see."
But he's like
I see a
very
flower.
he's very Trump-esque right now as far as like his.
Well,
I
yeah, that's
mean,
a caricature that's being played up.
in different. I mean, obviously his
Justin's boy tried to be Canadian Trump. What's that guy's name? Dennis O'Leary,
Who?
Dennis
the guy
O'Leary.
from Shark Tank.
Yeah, Dennis O'Leary.
Oh, Leary,
Leary,
Mr. Wonderful.
He tried to be.
That
He
guy's
tried to be the
hilarious.
Canadian Trump.
Yeah,
for
he
a
would have
bit.
been more. Well,
He tried. He tried it. He actually took a go at becoming a
at
right
becoming prime
wing.
minister. Yeah.
Yeah. Mitch's boss is calling him. I think.
Well, he ducked out because
Scandal.
he knew there was a point where he couldn't win. He was just going to be wasting money to be.
Oh,
in the
there wasn't a
race.
scandal thing.
No,
I
he was
imagine
going to
everyone-
run. But he was like,
There was some negative
there's no real
backlash to
chance.
him
Yeah.
trying that, though.
Yeah, because there wasn't really a chance of him winning.
Really? No, I don't know. Well, I guess 'cause Canada's not the United
Yeah,
States.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's not leaning that far right.
but I
Like,
just know it's true.
I think people think he's a dick too, as well.
Yeah,
But
he
they
kinda-
don't
I mean,
have
Shark
all the
Tank
info.
didn't help his image, or it did, in that
It
he gained a
did.
bigger profile. But I mean, in terms of likability, but then again, TV doesn't play the likability; it
Yeah.
plays to the lowest common
Well,
denominator.
he's polarizing, and he's not unfair. He's just polarizing. He says,
Yeah, most
some-
people are. I imagine we will be by the
Yeah.
10th episode of this. Like, yo, I hate that guy, man. That guy's annoying.
For
That's
real.
wild. So yeah, and yeah. Well, Mitch is done. He's jogging back to set. This is one of those. Should we go to commercials? We have no commercials. We have no sponsors.
We're going to commercials.
We're on commercials.
Say we need Canada Dry.
We're on the
baby.
commercials.
We should do like
Yeah, we
commercial.
start saying our own commercials.
Yeah, we should actually. This segment is brought to you by
No
The
name
Hangout
beer.
on NBA TV Canada.
Okay.
Airing Wednesday nights at 11:30 p.m.
Plugging himself.
11
I like
p.m.
that. That's a good
11
plug.
p.m.
You might as well
Yeah.
plug yourself.
It's also brought to you by NBA XL and
Plug.
everything else that NBA TV Canada does.
Plug.
Plug walk. Okay.
Yeah, so Justin voted for Doug Ford.
No.
Did
As we return from
Did you
break.
actually vote for
vote?
Yeah, I did vote.
You voted? Eyes are
I'm
so-
not gonna disclose my vote, but I did vote.
Okay.
Say
gotta
word.
vote.
Say word you voted.
You gotta vote. You didn't vote.
Me?
I didn't
You
vote.
I'm
didn't
not
vote.
disclosing that
Ah,
information.
this guy didn't vote.
I'm promoting voting. I think everybody
promote
should get out
using your
there and
vote.
vote. Did you vote, Mitch? You're like a
I can't.
long-standing Canadian.
I think I couldn't because
A
of
long-standing Canadian.
He was born here. I'm
We're
not born here.
We're both
Yeah,
long-standing
you guys are both
Canadians.
long-standing Canadians. I'm an
We're all
import.
I was just
Canadians.
gonna new
There's a tax on me.
you're only a fresh Canadian. I
new
guess,
generation Canadian.
Technically.
Fresh. We can't trust
Anyways,
them.
What's
moving
with
on.
that?
Moving
Listen,
on.
Fab.
What?
Tell us about your voting experiences.
I don't know too much about politics, and I don't. Maybe I'm ignorant to the fact that I don't educate myself on it, and I should more. But
You don't seem ignorant to that fact. You pretty
no,
much
I'm
are
starting
pretty aware
to.
of it.
I'm starting to more. I mean, to the fact of
Are you?
politics. I mean,
When's the last
and
time you
knowing-
watched something on politics?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know a lot about it, so that's what I'm saying. I don't.
I don't really care to know a lot about politics.
Yeah, so I sometimes I don't. I won't go out there and cast my vote if I don't know what's going on with the people that are running. Right?
You're not going to be one
I
of the
knew-
sheep.
I
the
don't think I
sheeple.
would have voted for Doug Ford though, because a lot of shout out to the party team, all my boys there in the group chat, but they're always talking shit about it and
Should
giving
have
my
Doug
one
Ford- Doug
boy
Ford.
a hard time.
What's
for
your
voting
group
for
chat
him.
called? The party team?
The party team with 4 Ys. So,
4 Ys. Yeah, I got a lot of Ys for that.
It started as a
Why?
softball team and
party
turned into
team.
a fantasy team amongst other 2K things and lots of party things.
Yeah,
It's a
you
good
guys
time.
have-
Yo,
Shout
what
out
was
to
your
those
boy
guys,
saying
man.
about that esports thing? You could just make
Esports.
it. You can't make a team, but you
No, I
can
don't-
play.
Oh, the
as
video
a team
game
for basketball. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, they got
So-
leagues.
Yeah,
you
shout out
could
to-
probably
shout out
get
to
in on the
Northern
entry
Uprising.
level, although you got to be good, bro.
Oh, you gotta be
I
crazy.
suck.
They drafted
definitely
these
for
guys.
younger
My cousin
kids.
in Trinidad
They
beat
drafted
me
these
down.
guys.
Yeah,
All the
because they
guys
have,
are
like,
black too that are on the
reputations.
team.
That's crazy. What does that mean?
Are just cool. I was like, wow, I didn't.
That's cool.
I expected all these guys
They'd be like
to be like nerdy
traditional,
white guys.
quote unquote nerds.
Straight up.
No, it's true. It's true.
That's the
It was
stereotype
4
of
black
video
guys.
games.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
But everyone's
sick.
playing video games now.
Yeah.
I got caught in the elevator with them one time. They have no idea who I am, but they came in the elevator. They were talking smack.
Oh shit.
Like
About
they're
the
like, yo,
next
this
team?
guy could have handled me and cussing. I was like,
Oh.
yo, these guys are wild.
They were nice though. Yo, Chris showed me the thing. It's
What's their name? The Raptors team. Shouts out to the
Northern
Raptors team.
Uprising, I believe.
Yeah, Northern
Yeah,
Uprising.
Chris did a video for
Yeah,
me.
those guys.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Chris.
shout out to Chris, one of our co-producers, the technical office, chief technical officer of the Toronto show. He's not here, or else we'd be doing video, which Justin thought we
Catching
were doing.
all this goddamn drip, man.
He came dressed in all black.
Jeez.
The man in black.
I knew we weren't doing it. That's why
Johnny
I worked
Black
that Cash.
So yeah, this is what, episode 4?
This would be 4, yeah.
Yeah, we're not on Spotify yet. That will come shortly. But this is the beginning of the journey with us. Got a couple cool guests coming down the pipeline that we're working on. But right now, we're going to continue to tell you these stories of Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the interesting things is deciding where this podcast goes. Justin definitely has his thoughts and vision
Yeah.
that he
We do.
Objects to
We have
everything.
some good ideas we can
with some
implement.
good
We just
arguments.
need some
I want to do an investigative report on Rob Ford.
yeah, you really are turning into like a little detective over here.
I'm
You're
interested 'cause
You're
I
trying
really-
to get right into it.
I
Me and
believe-
Justin are like, yeah, I'm not trying to walk that. You know, say that crazy, you know.
I don't want my opinion expressed on this topic because Justin was afraid to even say that he voted for Rob Ford.
Oh
earlier.
my God, this guy's telling if I vote.
Do you
I
feel,
didn't vote for Rob.
Akil, do you feel more safe because you're more known in the city? Because I don't feel safe
What do you mean by
because
safe?
no, I mean safe, like straight up. Like
In terms of
I know
what?
me and Justin probably don't feel safe because we're just normal civilians.
You guys should feel safer. What does your
Yeah, I'm
opinion?
safe.
I don't
like,
know.
I don't know. Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're
I
safe.
think my opinion has
We
to be-
safe. We safe.
We safe out here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would feel differently if I were you. But then again, I mean, when you're you, it's always you, so you probably feel different.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I'm always me. Yeah, that's true.
I think
That's
it's
a
always
fact.
more. You're always more important than anything else.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure.
So, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not like I think I've been given a pretty cool opportunity
Yeah.
and position by my employers
Mhm.
that allow me to like be very expressive with my opinion.
For
you know,
sure.
because I am. I honestly am. I don't
Oh,
think a lot of
yeah.
people get that opportunity. But I think I'm very conscientious of what I say.
Yeah,
Like I focus
sure.
on things I know
to an extent, for sure.
to an extent. I mean, when I'm with y'all, I probably pop off and say some
Oh, yeah, you
craziness.
be wilding us
but
sometimes.
that's
it's
not
okay.
to be shared. That's not for Instagram.
That's true.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes,
But yeah, no,
we'll
I
make
think,
a blooper.
but no,
thing
I
at
think
the
we
end
should
of the
do it.
year.
I think
Should
we
be
should
pretty hilarious.
because here's the thing for me. I'm curious, and we're going to talk about Toronto, and I think him being in power, the story of his brother, the history of that.
Yeah.
I think it's intriguing. And then
It
you have
is.
to understand, like organized crime happens in Canada. We watch a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
American TV. We're watching true crime. We're watching this. We're watching that.
It
But
happened.
like,
Wasn't
there's
his-
stuff happening.
Wasn't
here.
his brother on Time Magazine as like the most interesting person of in the world that year?
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was.
I know
was, like,
he
on the
did
cover
Jimmy-
of Time.
who is-
I think there was a
did
bunch of people.
Colbert
I think there was a
or
bunch
Jimmy
of people on the cover, mind you. It was like a
Oh,
collage of people that were like important that year. But he was
Yeah,
like one of the
I-
most interesting people in the world that
he
year.
took the world by shock.
You know what I found so
Hell
funny
yeah.
about the Rob Ford thing?
Him speaking
Like,
patois.
How,
and shit.
yeah,
like
how
come
he
on,
kept
bro.
getting caught like 2-3 times, and no one was like, "Okay, that's your boy. Like
Yeah.
your boy has the camera. His camera came out, and
Yeah.
it was your friend. Like
Jeez.
someone really close to you
I mean,
is selling this info.
Yeah.
Well, but
that's-
yeah, that's somebody that did that from the get go, though. Probably, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
He
I
probably,
think the problem was, I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not very familiar with the timeline. I think all the footage was taken before the
No,
first
no,
time.
no.
You know, he kept going
Some
back.
of the footage was old, but some of the footage was of the time. Like,
Well, that's
like,
just
so.
crackhead
That's how you knew
behavior.
it was someone exactly. But you know, it's someone that's with you at the time. It's not like some
sure,
kid
yeah,
that just saw you out and like, you know.
Well, I think that
Yeah.
we were watching. At least I attempted to watch the CBC. What's it called?
I don't
Their
know. There's like a piece.
docuseries.
There's like a piece on him.
They have a
right?
docu series like
On-
Passionate Eye or something.
Is it on Rob or Doug? It's
It was
Doug.
on Rob, but I don't think I want to explore that angle. I want to see what's going on currently because I think
Mm-hmm.
with him being in power, like everyone knows, every politician is beholden to whoever paid for their campaign, and
True.
so.
But he
I
has
don't-
some money. He has some family money.
But I think his family money is already coming from somewhere, and I think that family money paying for the campaign means that wherever that family money is coming from has the influence. And I don't know how campaign finance law works in Canada, whether all that's out there, but I do think it would be interesting to find out, like, really, like, you know, what's going on here? This guy went from like, I don't know, he looks like a used car salesman. to
No,
me.
his family's rich, man. His whole
I
family's
imagine.
rich. They own a printing company.
But that's crazy. Like, you know how like we know so much about the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds in the United States? We don't know nothing about the power players in Canada.
no, we do,
Like,
man.
we know
Rob
about, like-
Ford, their family's been rich.
No, but I'm saying like before, I don't know, for me, maybe it's my ignorance, but like I know about the Stronachs.
Who's that?
I don't, see, look,
I never
so the
heard that.
Stronach family is one of the most powerful families in Canada.
Oh wow.
Belinda Stronach, the daughter, it's like the company is I'm gonna find out, but like the daughter dated Ty Domi back in the day when I worked with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I got to meet Belinda. But the Stronach family is one of the richest, most powerful. The Stronach Group is an entertainment and real estate company in North America. They got thoroughbred horses and a lot of other stuff too. And they're based out of Aurora.
Okay.
The dad
Is that like
Frank
the Canadian equivalent of like the
A lot of rich people live in Aurora, man. A lot.
Stronach. Aurora.
what was that one the other day in that
King City.
docuseries?
Just
The
north.
American one, the Carlisle Group or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like the American equivalent of.
I don't know if they're that. I think the Canadian one is
Yeah.
whatever the Canadian equivalent to the Carlisle Group is. We've never heard of it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm
true,
saying? You've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's
Like I
right.
guarantee you, we don't know. Like I didn't find out about CSIS until the end of high school.
Oh yeah.
I thought if something happened, the FBI was coming.
But they are just the FBI of Canada. So it's
Are
like-
they though?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, they
just
are,
have
but
different
like-
acronym, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
That's
the
why.
Canadians. I don't know.
exactly. That's why none of us know. It's just the FBI.
Canadian something.
We
Yeah.
still call them the Feds.
CFBI,
Yeah.
Royal
Is it-
Canadian Mounted Police are like the Feds.
RCMP.
And then, yeah.
Why? What I don't get. Okay, why stick with them? I don't understand it. Like, we live in a modern country. Why stick with the mounted police? I'm not taking a shot at the mounted police. I just don't understand. Like, is it just to honor the heritage? Like,
Yeah, now it's just like the uniform, but they're basically the FBI.
I still don't. I don't know. I
They're
mean,
the FBI. They
it's
can do
cool.
the
It makes
same
us
things.
different. I don't
They're
know.
mostly not wearing that uniform.
Okay, good.
Only
I
when
see.
they're in
Plain
like
clothes,
the airport
plain clothes.
or like, you
They're
know,
wearing plain
they're
clothes?
They're in
No.
federal buildings. They're in like
I know.
You go
I'm
from
sorry.
equestrian to plain clothes. Like you got a
Goodness.
mad range in your wardrobe. You're doing it, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like doing it as like some kind of effort to dig into that will
Yeah.
probably expose us to like something about the country we don't really know. Because I think that's cool.
Mhm.
Like I mean, I didn't know about your boy there, O'Leary, till Shark Tank, and he's one of the
O'Leary.
richest Canadians, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know about
he's
him.
up there. He's
I
a-
found out about a lot of those rich
he's a
Canadians
billionaire.
through the Canadian
he?
equivalent to
Yeah.
Shark Tank. What is it called again?
Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den.
Den,
I
yeah.
found out about a lot of the richest Canadians through Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
Even
a good
the
show.
other guy from the Club Monaco guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's crazy that like in
Yeah,
terms
yeah.
of, you know,
Mr. Wonderful. they call him,
Weckerly.
right?
but again, that speaks to one of the reasons why I think I wanted to start a podcast was because
Mhm.
like I watch so much freaking Breakfast Club and Ebro.
Yeah,
It's
and,
true, definitely.
You know, and it's like
It's
Yeah.
all American.
it's like
Yeah.
none of it. Like okay,
we want to
in
be
terms of-
Toronto's equivalent of those media spaces.
Yeah,
when
maybe
people
take it
come to
somewhere
the
else.
city, they can.
But the funny thing was like,
Drop
not,
it.
like outside of entertainment, a lot of the cultural stuff isn't necessarily like us. Like you know, what I'm saying like we're different.
That's true.
Yeah,
So-
we're a little bit different.
Very different.
Yeah, but I do love me some Breakfast Show. Shouts out to Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee.
hilarious.
Breakfast
I don't know
Club.
about DJ Envy.
DJ Envy.
After what happened
My
with
light-skinned
with
brother,
Jesus
bro.
and Mero,
Come on.
after
That
what
shit's
happened with
lit.
Jesus
That
and
was
Mero,
that
Yeah,
was
that's
my
fucked
wild.
up.
Yeah.
that
That's
turned,
fucked
and I
up.
like DJ Envy because he's associated with
But, I mean, it's-
Street Fam.
But it's
Fam.
kind of true. Like he just
Yeah,
He-
he
but
kind of
he-
had
he-
to, but like
but he-
still,
he
he
was
ended up looking
Why-
real
why did he
soft.
have
he was
to.
a light skin about
He's
it, man. He
soft,
did some
yeah.
light. He's
Well,
like,
you
yo,
don't
like, he
realize
had
you
to.
would be
He had
classified
to.
as light skin.
I know that. Of course, that's what
All
I'm
right, so
saying.
time out. Why did he
He
have
was
to?
getting mad emotional. He got up and
Because
said,
like,
"I'm out of here."
okay,
I was like,
he had to, man. Like,
Tell me again.
he didn't
without
have
emotion.
to, but he had to because his wife was pressing.
No, he had to say
you
something.
know, he was
Well,
getting
that's not a
the,
good-
the full
He could
court
have moved
press at
on
home.
from it though, and just been a G about it. Been
He
like,
could
okay,
have,
cool. Or
but
you
then
guys
he
are-
would have still been receiving the full court press at home. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not a good state.
And
I
she
guess
was
so.
probably
I
like,
don't
you
know.
have
the
to
pressure at
address
home
it
is
on
real. I
TV.
guess.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
she was probably on him, giving him heat. So he's probably.
Yeah.
most of their
When it
relationship
should have
stuff
been
is
addressed
public.
probably behind the scenes.
But it's true though. When you come out on a public platform and talk
Yeah.
about things like that, people can address it.
But they were
and-
joking, like, and he
Of
should have
course.
known
And
that.
those guys
you
are
know?
mad silly. So
Yeah,
but they're
those
funny.
guys are
That-
hilarious.
That was funny though.
But yeah,
They're on Showtime now, right?
yeah.
All right. Enough of that. Justin, what are you on right now?
What am I on?
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching. I'm kind of like a TV addict.
Yes, we know.
Yo,
I know this.
Hardcore addict, actually.
You show him a show and then like you
Latchkey.
watch 3 episodes with
Game
him.
of Thrones coming back soon,
And
which
then
is
like
lit.
you go back and check him the next day, and I'm like, "Yo, you want to watch that show?" He's like, "Yo, I watched all 4 seasons." How
every
did you do
time.
that?
Boom.
Like I watched it on 2 different TVs at the same time. What?
Yeah.
That's
That's
just
all I
kinda
do.
crazy.
Okay, so what are you
Wow.
watching?
There's a Netflix docuseries. It's called The Act. It's really interesting.
Oh wow,
a
that's
true story.
Really interesting.
True
eh?
story,
It's not how you
yeah.
described it earlier. Tell me what happens in the act.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
there it is.
Okay, so
It's
what is it?
crazy.
Did you?
It's crazy.
What happened?
Okay. It's a true story. So I don't know if you guys have heard of a girl named Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Nope.
I have not. No.
It's a girl. She was really sick. She had gotten a lot of grants and she was just really ill and she was like an inspirational story. But it turns out her mom really just had Munchausen syndrome, and her mom was making her sick and just bringing her to the doctor and doing test upon test, and
Munchausen.
lying to her about how she couldn't walk and
Mhm.
she was allergic to things she wasn't allergic to.
What'd you say about the walking though? Like she convinced the daughter that she couldn't walk and put her
Yeah.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah. And then one day she realized she could walk.
I'm sorry,
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
bad laughing.
Yeah.
What does this syndrome do to you though? What does it do to her to make her do that to her daughter?
Okay. I think Munchausen's like a mental disease.
Okay.
Well, definitely.
And
no.
it makes them like want to like
manipulate.
manipulate, either like to look like they're super caring for the kid,
Mhm.
but they may also be the cause of their sickness.
Oh, okay. So they
No.
like keep them as like
Yeah.
very
All
sheltered.
right, look
type
that one up.
thing.
Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah.
So does the girl?
We'll put the
don't give the
definition.
ending. No spoilers
Yeah, we'll put the definition up.
in the
Yo,
bio.
so
on the
so
bio.
this
You're
is
doing
no,
that
you
on
can
the-
spoil
on the
it because
video.
this is
I'm not doing that.
this is
Put it on
news. This is
TV.
news. You
Whatever, I
can
don't
spoil
care.
it.
I'm not doing
Watch.
any extra
We'll do
work.
it.
You
Don't
can
worry.
spoil it. So
Why?
I didn't
Oh,
even
it's
get
news,
to
you can
the.
spoil
I
it?
did not even get to the crazy part when I was telling you the story.
Tell us.
So, in the story, in the real story, this girl,
Spoiler, just for anyone
realizes.
listening.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I'm sorry, it's out, man. It's out. You
So
gotta-
anyway,
you gotta
right now,
watch it.
this shit's
It's
gotta
out,
get crazy
man.
right now.
I watched all the episodes, man.
Okay, just know. So
All
everyone,
of
Yo,
them.
Justin's nickname
Don't
should be
hate.
spoiler. alert.
everyone go at
Spoiler
Justin in the
alert.
comments.
If you don't want to hear it,
Yeah,
turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off from
Okay.
now. You should have already.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she starts going online,
hmm
right? She's like, her mom's telling her that she's like 15 when she's like 20 almost.
hmm
And she's like,
Wow.
so now the doctors are like, well, this girl's over 18. She's got to sign off like for anything. And so the mom's kind of like, what am I going to do? And so the girl is realizing I can walk. She's walking around at
That-
night and
that's
she's eating
crazy.
sugar, like sneaking sugar.
Wow.
So she's kind of like, my mom's lying, but then she doesn't know what to do because her mom takes care of her. And she still thinks that she has some
Something.
diseases.
Yeah.
And
hmm
so
Horrible. This is a horrible story.
she's on medication.
Uh-huh.
So the girl eventually runs away. The mom finds her, brings her back. And then she kind of was like, okay, like my mom cares about me. She like looked for me. But then she starts going back online. She gets a boyfriend. Her and the boyfriend plot. And her boyfriend killed
The
her
mom?
mother, stabbed her to death.
Oh my God.
shit.
Plot twist up.
Then but everyone thinks this girl can't walk. So she's gone with the boyfriend.
Mhm.
But they think that she got kidnapped because she can't walk.
Oh.
They think that,
So how did
you know, how did she get out of there?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's
they
crazy.
find this girl. She can walk. People are like shocked because she's been living in like a Habitat for Humanity house, like
Yeah.
courtesy of the government and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And they're like, so who killed the mom? And then they're like, well, maybe her boyfriend. They're like, boyfriend? Like,
She's
this girl's
how
like,
could she have a boyfriend?
yeah. So like everything starts unfolding. It's really crazy and like it's a
Damn.
really interesting story.
Shoot.
Shit, I'm
Well,
about to watch
that
that
was,
shit.
uh,
What's
And
it called
and
again,
it's
Justin?
a true story.
What's it called again?
The Act.
It's on Netflix.
On
But the girl's real
Netflix.
name is Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy
so if you
Rose,
look it up,
story
it's a
about
true
Gypsy
So is she,
story.
like, in
true
jail?
Story.
I think she is in jail right now
For like a
for murder.
I have to take
accomplice,
that in.
Yeah,
accessory
I
to.
know everything that's gonna happen.
it's
but-
crazy. The
You
story.
still gonna watch it?
You can
I
still
might.
watch it.
It sounds
man. It's
pretty
crazy,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of left
I don't
something. Oh, yeah.
I'm done watching those types of things. I watched Making a Murderer.
Oh, yeah.
I watched
I didn't finish it.
The one about the
second
Evil
series.
Genius, and I think after
Evil
those
Genius was
two,
crazy.
I was just like, you know what,
Yo,
man?
Evil Genius was crazy.
You know what,
I know you
man?
watch that and you're like,
And it was like winter.
I feel weird now.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like winter. There's no
It's like
sunlight.
real dark. You're like,
You're watching serial killers just go nuts. like, I don't know if I want to watch this
Yeah.
anymore.
That's why I don't be watching those kind of movies, man.
You gotta be careful about
Even that
television
new
you
Jordan,
consume.
is it Peele?
Jordan Peele's Us.
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to see.
I
it.
never,
watch it?
I
Oh,
never
you didn't
watched
watch
it.
it?
I never
Nah.
watched.
Did you watch it?
Get
Yeah, I
Out.
watched it.
You watched it
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Yeah, this
theaters?
guy loves
I
that
brought
kind
my
of stuff.
son and watched it.
Jeez.
What?
How old your son?
14.
Okay, that's all right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never watched Get Out.
You liked it? You never watched Get
I
Out?
never
Get Out
watched
was
Get Out.
good.
Get Out was good.
Get Out's
I
not
don't
like
care.
scary,
Yeah,
scary.
it was
I
yo, you
assume
should watch
this is
Get
probably
Out.
scary.
Yeah.
You should really watch
Get
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 Out.
Out's more of like a thriller.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll watch it one day.
No, you got to watch Get Out
yeah,
soon.
All right. Soon.
Today.
get on that.
Today.
And watch Black Klansman too.
Yeah,
All right.
Black Klansman is really good too.
Yeah,
Shout out
sick.
Spike Lee, man. The God. Mitch, what are you on?
What am I on? I mean,
You took
music.
in that free A?
Free A, yeah, that was pretty sick. So this guy, he's from Connections, Jane and Finch.
Shouts
And-
out to my Finch
Yeah, he
people,
did.
Watley
So
B.
I heard about him. I think like maybe last summer to the summer before. He did for. Oh, when was Conor McGregor fight? That was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, he
The boxing fight with
Yep.
Floyd Mayweather. So he did a song called "The Money Team" for Floyd Mayweather. And so when he came here and he was doing his press conference, he went on stage with him and everything.
sick.
So there's a Noisy documentary on it on YouTube.
Shout out MC E-Bone too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his
Shout out
boy.
to Ebo.
That's how I found out about him.
But yeah, he's nice. We just took in his new album.
It was good.
Hold on, what's it called again?
I think ANF, is it?
A&F.
Let me see. Yeah, ANF, Ain't Nothing Free by Free A on
Yeah.
on all major platforms right
Mhm.
now.
Very sick.
I
Very
dig it.
sick.
it's live.
I
Man.
mean,
that
ever.
name.
I did not
Ain't
like
nothing
any
free.
song.
His name's Free A.
yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
So
what?
spell FRIYIE.
YIE. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the whole joint. I like the
Yeah.
whole joint.
It's pretty fire.
it
He
was
can
pretty good.
sing. He can rap.
Yeah, he's from
got a good
he's from
vibe,
Ghana,
man.
another African,
Yeah, another African
doing his thing.
Yeah, man.
I love
So
that. The
shout out
sound,
to
the
him.
influence that they bring.
He killing it, man. So far.
Yeah, and actually, he's known for that Ovechkin song originally.
Yeah, that's a big track too.
That one's actually about his jewelry. If you didn't get it, because
Ice.
on the ice and stuff.
Ice.
What am I on? Honestly,
Yeah. What are you?
What am I? I'm on this podcast right now. That's it. That's about it, man.
We heard on the podcast.
NBA playoffs.
Yep.
Kickoff. The final night of the regular season is Wednesday. So for me, I got court surfing and the Hangout, our final episode of the regular season. And then Jurassic Park, live and direct. Once the Raptors schedule pops off, it'll all be about Jurassic Park.
Yes.
And the Toronto Raptors' pursuit of their very first NBA championship.
Let's go, Raps.
So, yeah, that's going to be the next few months for me. But, of course, we'll be here kicking it, giving you guys the news live and direct from downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada, our home. This is The Toronto Show. I am at Akil Augustine. He is Justin Brandon, a.k.a. at just.to show or at justblaze1983, depending on how many vacation photos you want to see. And then, of course, his name is Money Mitch. That's Money Mitch with 3 eyes in the middle, third eye watching.
Third eye watching. You know?
Anything we want to say before this episode wraps up? Anything we missed? Well, let me look at my notes on my phone. I think we covered most of it, man. I think we had some fun. Oh no, that's what I'm on.
What?
They released the trailer for the brand new Joker movie.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Starring Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin. All Joaquins we know and love.
Shout out to Joaquin, man.
Joaquin Guzman, El Chapo. This looks so different.
El Chapo.
Oh, shout out to the mic. This looks so different from anything DC's done in the DC universe. For all you guys out there who don't know, I'm a huge nerd.
So it's a low budget.
It's a low budget, character driven piece. Joaquin. What's the guy's name? What's the director's name?
Oh, what's his name again?
Yeah,
Phillips?
we knew it. Todd Phillips.
He did
Hangover.
Yeah, he did Hangover.
He did A Star Is
Born,
which
is different. Yeah,
which won Best Picture.
This is way more dark than what he's usually doing.
I heard A Star Is Born.
He's usually doing raunchy comedies in that. And
yeah.
Like I said, he even acted in a few. Right.
He did Old School. I love Old School.
One
that was like the high point.
Mitchapalooza. Shout out to Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Farrell.
It's not Farrell,
Colin
right?
Farrell. Yeah,
Will
Farrell.
This guy said shout out to Colin Farrell.
Well, no, do not shout out Colin Farrell.
Do not shout
I
out
think
him.
Colin Farrell sucks in most movies personally.
That's your
horrible.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, he was bad. So the Joker movie's coming out. I'm super excited. It comes out October, time for my birthday.
Hey.
So I think I know what I'm doing.
We're definitely gonna go. Yeah,
that's gonna be sick. Yeah, so that's what I'm on.
So it's just about the Joker?
It's a bio. It's like a what do they call it? Origin story.
The origin
so
story.
Here's one of the theories. Yeah. Now I'm deep into fan theory on this stuff. So one of the fan theories is,
but they changed the origin in the new Batman of how even Joker came around, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of the fan theories is to tie this universe together for DC. This Joker is happening because Bruce Wayne's dad is in the movie. In the time when Bruce Wayne's dad's alive. So, and this guy has no powers or nothing. He's just a lunatic.
He's just a criminal.
He's gonna go. I think he's gonna be a cautionary tale called the Joker, which inspires the current Joker that we know from Suicide Squad, Jared Leto. So this Joker isn't going to be like a super powerful Joker.
No.
It's going to be a story of a guy who's called the Joker.
He looks like
who gets put away in
this.
Arkham. Yeah. And so he becomes the story that the Jared Leto Joker plays off of in this new Batman
But that guy's a lunatic, the new Joker. He's just a crazy guy, too.
He's crazy.
You haven't seen Suicide Squad?
Well, I've seen Suicide Squad.
That's the Joker they're doing.
Okay.
That's the same character they're playing off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but this one will be before like 40 years.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a folktale in Gotham. And then the Jared Leto Joker will be familiar with the folktale and develop his Joker character off of this lunatic that we're about to watch play by Joaquin Phoenix. Shout out to Joaquin.
Yeah.
All right, once again, that has been the Toronto Show at the Toronto Show at the Toronto Show podcast on Instagram, at TO Show podcast on Twitter, and the website will be up shortly.
Yes.
The website is down. The website is down.
I was pushing low, Michelin
We're
on
out
my
next.
rim.
All right.
Peace.
I was in the cold and the snow with my Tim. Where were you was at when I was shooting in the gym? First, second, third, fourth quarter, we gon' win. Shit.